Hey guys, it's Di, and I wanted to do a quick review on the Beauty Blender's little pink sponge to apply your foundation. I saw this on Sephora.com and I decided to try it out, so I wanted to show you guys real quick how I use it to apply my foundation and what I thought about it. So this is what the Beauty Blender sponge looks like in its unused form, and you can see that it's a bright pink color and it's just kind of a little egg size. And this is the one that has been used, and you can see that it's discolored on the ends. I have tried to clean it a little bit, but I don't have the official Beauty Blender cleaner yet. And it's also kind of gotten a little bit lighter in color, but they have gone back to about the same size. So I'm going to put it underneath the water and just get the one that I am using today underneath the water. And you just need a little bit and it starts to really grow in size. And then you want to squeeze it out, and it just needs to be damp, a little bit moist. It doesn't really have to have a lot of water left in it. You can see that that changes the size pretty considerably, and it grows to about almost twice the size that it started out to be. So I'm just going to squeeze this out, and it's just a nice, squishy, soft sponge feel. So the area has grown quite a bit, and you can see this is my sponge that has never been used, and this is now the one that we're going to use, and it is about twice the size. So we will go ahead and take this over to the vanity and apply the foundation with it. Okay, so I'm ready to put my foundation on. I've already put my primer and my concealer on, and I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever HD foundation, and my color is 110, the lightest color. And so I have my Beauty Blender here. It has a little bit of moisture left in it, but it is not dripping or anything like that. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the foundation on the back of my hand, and I'll just start out with a little tiny pump of it. And I'm just going to tap the Beauty Blender in there and then start applying the product to my face. And I found that the easiest way to apply it is actually just to pretend like you have a brush that you're stippling with, and to touch all the major areas that you would put it in, and then go back and re-blend it. So that's what's been working really well for me. And I'm going to go ahead and probably use a couple more applications of the foundation, and I'll put one of those on each of the sides, and then the smaller end you can use to get into the detail areas like around your eyes and the creases and corners of your nose. So I'm going to use the tip of the Beauty Blender to do that. But I really find that the majority of the time this main part of the Beauty Blender works really well. And so before I got the Beauty Blenders, I was just using like a regular foundation brush, and what I didn't like about using that was that it would leave fibers behind on my face sometimes, and also I just felt like it was a little bit streaky sometimes, the application was. So I really like the application with the Beauty Blenders, and I feel like it gives me a really even coverage that I am more in control of where the product goes. Alright, so I've got a kind of great base there of foundation, and I'm going to go ahead and just apply one more little pump of the product and smooth everything out. And this is just giving me the extra coverage that I'm wanting. And I feel like the product isn't settling into any fine lines, and it's really just giving it kind of a natural, nice look on top of my skin. And on areas where I have blemishes, I'm just a little bit lighter with the sponge in those areas because I want to leave a little bit more of the product on. The one thing I've found with cleaning of the Beauty Blender is my normal cleaning methods don't really work with it. I usually clean my brushes with alcohol, with rubbing alcohol, and obviously I don't want to do that with this because I feel like it'll make it break down really quickly. So they do make a cleaner specifically for these Beauty Blender sponges, and I think I'm going to be picking that up at Sephora this month and trying that out to see if I can get them a little bit cleaner than what baby shampoo is doing with it. So this is basically my application of the foundation, and I feel like it is just a very solid application, and I don't have any lines or anything in the foundation like I would sometimes have with a brush. And I'm going to just go ahead and set it with Mineral Veil from Bare Essentials. And that is my foundation, quick and easy, done with the Beauty Blender sponge. So I really do like this, and I would say that if you're looking at the sponges, they are a little bit pricey. I went ahead and got the 2-pack because there wasn't that much difference in between the price of 1 versus 2. I believe Sephora had them for $19.95 versus $26.95 or $24.95. I'll put the prices down below. But the prices weren't that different for 1 sponge versus 2, so I went ahead and got 2 of them on the idea that I would hopefully like them. And I do really like what the application looks like, so I am going to continue using them, and I especially like using the Beauty Blender sponges with my HD foundation. I'm finding that these two work really well together. So my suggestion would be, if you've been looking at trying these, they are pricey, but I would give it a try if you have already been thinking about it. I know there are a number of other items on the market. I was looking at Sephora of some possibly cheaper items that are in the $6 to $15 range for 1 sponge, and I wanted to go ahead and just try this product because I felt like it being more of the original sponge, it may have worked a little bit better. I'm very happy with the results, and I do feel like it's worth the money as long as it lasts a long while. So I'm going to have to check back in as far as how long it lasts. I'm hoping that if I get the Beauty Blender cleaner that's specifically meant for them, that it'll help it last a little bit longer. So that is what I think about the pink sponge, the Beauty Blenders to use with your foundation, and so far I'm really liking it. So hopefully this has been helpful if you've been thinking about getting one of these, and I will go ahead and follow up in the future and let you know how they hold up and how I have figured out to clean it a little bit better. So thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.